Hello everyone, I'm back with all my Criterion Collection sale pickups. Sorry it took me so long to upload this video. I've been swamped for the past month with things to do, and one of the things are trying to watch all these films. And it didn't turn out that way, so I got a few left to go. But I watched most of these films, and I can give you my brief thoughts on them. If you want me to go in depth on one of these movies, you can at any time. Just ask in the comments down below. So, without further ado, here are my pickups. First is by number 6, Jean Cocteau's Beauty and the Beast. On Blu-ray. Blu-ray transfer doesn't look that good, but the movie itself is beautiful. Highly recommend the movie. It doesn't matter which one. It doesn't matter which one if you get the Blu-ray DVD or not, because there's not much of a difference. I've watched both, and they both look about the same. Next is by number 10, is Nicholas Roeg's Walkabout. Another beautiful visual film. I preferred Nicholas Roeg works in the 70s compared to his later work in the 80s. Highly recommended though. My favorite Nicholas Roeg film. Yeah, highly recommend it. Next is by number 36 is Henri Georges Clouzot's The Wages of Fear. Amazing film. One of the greatest thrill rides in film history. One of my favorite films of all time, and I highly recommend it. Next is by number 51. Terry Gilliam's Brazil. This is a 3-disc set. Great film. Favorite Terry Gilliam movie. Second is 12 Monkeys. Check it out if you haven't yet. Hopefully, I'm hopefully waiting for a Blu-ray of this film. Rumors are that it might come out next year. Next is by number 58. One of the 3 out-of-print titles I found on Barnes & Noble is Peeping Tom by Michael Powell. Great serial killer movie. It's a great double feature with Psycho. It's great. So, highly recommend this one. Next is by number 218 is Jean-Pierre Melville's Les Cercles Rouges. Third favorite Melville film after Les Samouraïs and Army of Shadows. Highly recommended if you're a Melville fan or you're just a fan of gangster movies in general. Yeah, so highly recommend this one on Blu-ray. Next is by number 229 is Ingmar Bergman's Scenes from a Marriage. I'm halfway through this one. I watched the first half today, and I liked it very much. You can tell it's Bergman. You can tell it's Bergman. The leading actors are Erland Josephson and Liv Ullmann. So, looking forward to checking the rest of that movie out. Next is by number 330. Yeah, 330 is L'Humain avant les enfants. Great film. It's unbelievably. The ending is unbelievably sad anyway. The Blu-ray transfer is very, very good. One of the better ones I've seen, actually. Highly recommended. Not for the well. Yeah, you don't just watch it. It might be sad, but it's rewarding. Next is by number 403 is Carlos Saura's Cria Cuervos. Amazing film. It was a blind buy. I had no idea what going in this movie would do, but it was amazing. Starring Ana Torrent and Geraldine Chaplin, and Ana Torrent is actually a well-known actress in Spain now, and one of the personally, in my opinion, a great child actress. Another movie I highly recommend you check out is Spirit of the Beehive. I plan to pick that up at the next sale in November. So yes, I highly recommend Cria Cuervos. Hopefully a Blu-ray is on the horizon. Next is by number 411. It's Weinavana Fassbinder's Berlin Alexanderplatz. I am a third of the way through this epic of a film. I'm 5 hours in the first 2 discs, and I'm liking it very much. Looking forward to watching the rest. Next is the second out-of-print title that I found on BarnesandNoble.com. It's by number 421. It's Jean-Luc Godard's Paul le Fou. Personally, my favorite Godard film, starring Jean-Paul Belmondo and Anna Karina, is I prefer Godard's earlier work to his later work. Same deal with Rogue, except Jean-Luc Godard just went into political filmmaking, and Nicholas Roeg's film just got iffy as time went on. So I highly recommend Paul le Fou. You can still get this Blu-ray at a rather good price because it's the cheapest Criterion out-of-print Blu-ray you can find. Next is the last out-of-print title that I found on the Criterion site is Spine number 439, Jacques Tati's Traffic. Good film. I have to say, I giggled at some of the parts, but it wasn't, I didn't laugh out loud. I recommend it if you're a fan of Jacques Tati. I don't recommend it as an introduction to his work. My favorite Jacques Tati film is still Playtime. But yeah, I don't highly recommend it. I just highly recommend it if you're a big fan of Jacques Tati's films. Next is find number 440 is Guy Madden's Brand Upon the Brain. Crazy, insane, over the top, amazing film from Canada by Guy Madden right here. Highly recommended. One of my favorite Canadian directors right here. Next is Spine number 453. One of the two films that I haven't shown in an update is Wong Kar-wai's Chungking Express. Love this film. It was a great surprise actually. This is on Blu-ray. It's the same price as the DVD. Yeah, it was one of Quentin Tarantino's favorite films of the 90s, and I can most certainly see why. So yeah, this highly recommended. Wong Kar-wai's Chungking Express. Next is Spy number 459. Is Luis Buñuel's El Ángel Exterminador, or the Exterminating Angel. Very good film. One of my at least my top 3 Buñuels. Yes, so I highly recommend El Ángel Exterminador. Next is Spy number 460, a good companion piece to The Exterminating Angel, is Luis Buñuel's Simón del Desierto, or Simon of the Desert. Very good short film, very funny. As was The Exterminating Angel. This film is $25 without the sale, so I highly recommend it. It's a Criterion on the budget, and they still give it the loving treatment as any other Criterion film would. So yeah, that's Simon of the Desert. Next is another film that I unfortunately haven't watched yet. Is Masaki Kobayashi's The Human Condition. So really looking forward to watching this film. It's 9 hours, so you know I gotta find gotta free up 9 hours of my schedule to try and watch Human Condition. Hopefully I can find some. Next is Spy number 484. Is Chantal Akerman, Jean Dilemont. I cannot say the address still for my life. I liked it very, very much. It is a minimalist film, so I don't recommend it if you don't like minimalist films. It's Jean Dilemont's, not Jean Dilemont, Chantal Akerman's masterpiece. Sorry, I always get those two people mixed up. I don't know why. But yeah, highly recommended if you're into minimalist films. I don't recommend it if you like high action packed stuff, because you won't find it here. Next, it's by number 496. It's Steven Soderbergh's Che on Blu-ray. It was a interesting biopic of Che Guevara's life. Benicio del Toro portrayed Che Guevara very, very well. If you don't know who Che Guevara is, he was essentially Fidel Castro's right-hand man in the Cuban Revolution, and he also spread communism to a couple other countries before his execution in Bolivia. So yeah, I highly recommend Che. Looking forward to Carlos in September too. Next is Spy number 501 is Wim Wenders' Paris, Texas. Lovely, lovely film. The transfer is beautiful, it sounds great, and the extras are amazing. Highly recommend Paris, Texas. Now I just need to get Wings of Desire. Next is Spy number 519 is Abbas Kiarostami's Close Up. It was a different film, I have to say. I liked it though. It was very good. The Blu-ray, it looks good on Blu-ray. Same price as DVD too, so why not Blu-ray? Next is Spy number 524, two films by Yoshiro Ozu, The Only Son and There Was a Father. I've only watched The Only Son, but The Only Son actually, I liked it very much. It was very sad. I've never seen an Ozu film that, I haven't seen any of his comedies yet. But the films I have seen, like the family dramas, are excruciatingly sad, in my opinion. So, looking forward to watching There Was a Father. Next is Spy number 535, is Nagisa Oshima's Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. Starring David Bowie and Tom Conti. Very good film about POW internment camps in Japan during World War II. I like David Bowie's performance. It was very good, as was Tom Conti's. I recommend it to all those war film fanatics out there. Next is Spy number 539 is Nobuko Obayashi's Hausu. Crazy, crazy film. Over the top film. Such a fun film. I actually showed this to a friend, and at one point he actually never knew what was going on actually. So I didn't either. But it was so much fun, so over the top. Highly recommended. So happy that Criterion put this out, or else it might have been lost forever. Next is Spy number 554 is Hirokazu Korida's Still Walking. It reminded me a lot of Yoshiro Ozu's work. It's another family drama. I thought it was saddish anyway. It's about a family. They rarely ever talk anymore. The kids aren't really that grateful to their parents after all they've done for them. But yeah, check it out. Still Walking by Hirokazu Korida. Next is Spy number 555. Burt Lancaster's Sweet Smell of Success, starring Burt Lancaster and Tony Curtis. Directed by Alexander McIndrake. Very, very, very good film. Great film noir right here. Highly recommended. The Blu-ray looks phenomenal, actually. For a black and white film, considering its age, it looks very good. Next is the last film I haven't watched, is Spy number 558, is Mike Leigh's Topsy Turvy. Still looking forward to this film. I heard the audio sounds very good, and the picture, I heard the picture looks good too, but I heard the film's good, which is all that matters, really. So yeah, I can't wait to watch that film. Next is Spy number 564, is Masahiro Shinoda's Pale Flower. Great film. I did not expect this film to be so great. It was amazing. Pale Flower was a gem this year. It was a very obscure title. I've never heard of Masahiro Shinoda before. It's just so amazing. It's highly recommended by me. Check it out. Next, I sort of forgot about this one. It's sort of off to the side. It's Spy number 541. It's Charles Lawton's Night of the Hunter. Amazing film. The Blu-ray transfer does it justice. It looks very good on Blu-ray for being a black and white film. Highly recommended. Get the Blu-ray or DVD. It doesn't matter as long as you get the film itself. And just for Charles Lawton directs Night of the Hunter, it's worth the whole release. You don't even need to put Night of the Hunter on this disc. You just sell Charles Lawton directs Night of the Hunter, and it would sell, in my opinion. Next is Spy number 570. Is Louis Malle's Zazie dans le Métro. Crazy film as well. Not as crazy as House, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. It is what it is. The transfer isn't great. The extras are good though. The interviews are nice. So yeah, I would highly recommend it. But if you don't like experimental films, it's really not for you. But if you're a fan of the novel, it's a good adaptation of the novel. Next is Spy number 571, Louis Malle's Black Moon. I didn't get it, personally. I did not get it. It wasn't bad. Well, it wasn't good either. It was okay. That's all I have to say. It was okay. Not recommended by me, actually. The Blu-ray transfer looks amazing, though. Ingmar Bergman's main cinematographer, Seven Nivix, or something like that, does the cinematography of this film, and it looks amazing, but the film isn't all that amazing. Caution warning into this film, it's not the best blind buy out there, so take caution while watching this, if you want to buy this film. Next is Spy number 572, another Jean-Pierre Melville, is Léon Moron, Priest. Very good Melville film, not as good as the three I mentioned earlier. It was good though. Jean-Paul Belmondo never disappoints. Recommended if you're a Melville fan or if you're a fan of French cinema. Also stars Manuela Riva from Hiroshima Mon Amour. And last but not least, Spy number 573, Saget Reyes, The Music Room. Amazing, amazing film. Highly recommended. DVD, Blu-ray, doesn't matter. Just get the movie. You won't regret it. So that's all my Criterion sale pickups. I got a lot. I'm not gonna get as much next time. And look for a Blu-ray Criterion update coming very, very soon. So